Robert W.
Robert W.
Hi, my name is Robert. I'm a grateful recovering addict. You know, Narcotics Anonymous saved my life once I totally surrendered to this program. But it takes work for me to stay here. The struggles we go through, I go through, in this program be real. My rescue date is 10/2/12. I was rescued by God's Roman soldiers, the Seattle Police Department. And they arrested me a few times before, but I never, ever changed when I got out. There's a lot of times I went to jail, I got rescued, but didn't see the blessing in it. I thought that the police don't like black men. But what they did was saving my ass. But I was too ignorant to realize God was saving me. You know, because when I say Narcotics Anonymous saved my life, it saved my life. How I respond to the world out here. Because, you know, right now, my mom's not doing good, and my auntie just passed, and my uncle just passed, and that generation of family is dying off. And everybody's responding into a negative way. That's why I'm so grateful for Narcotics Anonymous. I have a relative, he's in the other program, and we talk about that all the time, how we're able to respond differently today through the steps and how it saved our lives. You know, because going through this program, when I got out, let me back up. So when I got out of treatment in jail, whatever, all that stuff I was into, when I got out, first thing I did was go to a meeting. I went to a meeting, went to a couple meetings, then I went to a men's meeting, and then when I went to that men's meeting, I wasn't very well receptive because I've been in and out of the program so long, since 1990, in and out, they kept seeing me all the time, so my reception to them wasn't too gravitated. Except for one person who I asked to be my sponsor. When he seen that I was out, he gave me a big old hug, squeezed the hell out of me. And I was like, whoa. And so I asked him to be my sponsor. After the meeting, I asked him to be my sponsor. So when I asked him to be my sponsor, it was like when I first started going to house parties and you want to ask a girl to, when I want to ask a girl to go dance, I had that same feeling of might be getting rejected. And I was trying to get, after I asked him, he said, yeah, I was trying to get out of it. I was trying to get out of it. I said, well, how many sponsors you got? I mean, do you really got the time? And he said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So this is the things he told me. See, what I need you to do is call me every day. Don't just text me, call me. I need to hear your voice. What else I need you to do? I need you to get the It Works How and Why, Step Study Guide book, and the basic text. I need you to get those 3 books. And I need you to read Step 1, Tradition 1 every day. And I need you to get a home group, a service position, look for a service position, and go to 90 meetings in 90 days. So that was my foundation. He gave me a roadmap to what to do in this program, in the process. And I've learned, even as I grew and got different, as my life has changed and elevated and evolved in the program, I still have to do those things. Because as I get involved as my life evolves in the program, more things come up. More issues come up. Things come up that I never knew that would come up. I have addictions that I didn't even know I had. So when I come up in here, now, it's like, hey. So I got to really take that 10th step into consideration every night. So I could be a better person the next day. Because I could have been an asshole to somebody, to myself, or something along the process in my day. Because when I say Narcotics Anonymous saved my life, I'm talking about how I respond to the world out here that don't play fair, because they don't play fair out here, especially for a black man. I ain't gonna put no color on it, but it's just something. Because when I first got clean, I wanted to be, in my trade, I wanted to be the foreman and and I wanted to try, I don't know what it was, the ego, pride, wanted to prove myself, I know what I'm doing or what it was. But I kept getting shot down. I didn't know I want to blame the white man and what's that, the so-called racism that got going on, and I was like, as soon as I evolved my life and bought a house and everything, I quit the job. And told myself, hey, I know how to work, I know how to paint, I can get a job any motherfucking where. That's a psychological mind game I'll play with myself to prove to myself that I know what I'm doing. That could have cost me a whole lot. If I just said this, try to humble myself and just understand where I'm at in my life and Now, I had to go through some things. I jumped around. And then all of a sudden, that's like, shit. What you want me to do, boss? I'll do it. What you want? Okay. They asked me something, what to do. I don't know. He's the boss. He just told me to do this. I just keep working. So it gave me peace. When I had to change my attitude. Because attitude is everything. How I respond in the rooms, outside the rooms, it's everything. How I work my steps, how I work with other recovering addicts. If my attitude's messed up, my approach is messed up. So now your response is going to be different. So there's things I have to work on, not just in here, but out there. Like I say all the time. When I work in Narcotics Anonymous, do the service work in Narcotics Anonymous, I'm practicing for what goes on out there in the real world. That's the game. That's where the game begins. Up in here, I'm just practicing. That's all. I'm just practicing with y'all. Because we don't play fair up in here neither. We don't play fair. Come on, let's keep it real. We don't play fair up in here. Because we got different processes, different involvement. Some people work the steps. Some people really are into the steps. Some people just fly by. Because, for me, I'm going to tell you, for me, my first relationship in recovery was with my sponsor. I learned trust. I learned to trust so I could trust myself. Because there was a moment in the first step where it says, have you done anything that you're shameful of? Or something like that. I'm just paraphrasing and I wrote it down, but when I got to meet him, should I say it? Should I not say it? Should I say it? Should I not say it? I said it. No demeanor change, no facial expression change, nothing changed. And after the session, he said, good stuff, real good stuff. It made me feel good. It made me feel I could trust him. Because trust is a hard thing to do around here. If you tell somebody something, and next thing you know, it's in the NA newspaper and everybody knows about it, goddamn. Y'all laugh. That shit, y'all can be laughing. Y'all can laugh. I ain't saying it to make it be funny. It hurts people. It hurts people. It sends people back out. It makes you not want to come back in. It gets something else to put in their back pocket to say, I told you about them guys in Narcotics Anonymous. See, but the thing about it is, we gotta survive this stuff. You gotta have a willingness. See, when I got with my first sponsor, who was going over, who was reading, and he said, indispensable, what does that mean? I didn't know. I didn't know what indispensable means. So, we gotta look it up. See, my first sponsor got me to playing on words. Right? So we look it up, it means we must, something I must do. So my sponsor I got now says anytime it says must, because everything else in the program is suggestions. And when it's a must, you better do it. Indispensable, honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. And with that, we're well on our way. So I must be honest with myself. Forget you. I got to be honest with myself when I'm all alone. Why did I feel like that? Why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why did I respond like that? Why I did not respond to it? That open-mindedness, willingness. Because they say that's the program. That's how the program works. Not the program, but that's how I have to work. So I can be peaceful within my spirit. See, when I say Narcotics Anonymous saved my life, it saved my spirit. It saved my spirit. Because those bullets, when you answer those bullets, honestly, it gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper to where the spirit can become recovered. Because this program, when I say it saved my life, I can't say enough how this program has saved my life. Because this meeting this is called life after death. Life after death. You know? Before I came, I got my great aunt's ashes. She's the lady that raised me. I got her ashes, and I held them and just prayed. Because when she was alive, I was in a very active addiction. And she was in her walker, and she seen me stealing some meat out of the freezer, and she said, "What are you doing, dopey? Dopey, you wanted to get high, huh, dopey?" And I was like, it messed with my spirit. Because as she left it out into the next phase, that's all she remembered me of, knew me as a dopey. So I had to heal that. I'm not that guy no more. So it'd be hard for me when I go around family members on holidays, because I still be reminded of that guy. And I'm not that guy. My mom still thinks I'm that guy. You know? So that's why it's very important to get involved in this process. But we're gonna you get it when you get it. Because like I said, I've been in and out of this program since 1990. And for me, it didn't come in fruition in my life and in my spirit until I got a sponsor, got a home group, got a service position, worked the steps, the traditions. My life took off after that. If I talked about what I wanted in my life when I got here, I've been shortchanged myself. Because people like to make New Year's resolutions. Man, I ain't never made a New Year's resolution. If I did, I'd have sold myself short. Because when I got to Portland, Oregon, let me speed it up now. So now, I got clean in Seattle, Washington. Came to Portland when I had going on 3 years clean. I was still in my dis-ease. I didn't say disease, dis-ease. I was in my dis-ease. Got here, was living with a woman. Then she kicks me out, and I'm on my own. But the thing about it is, when I got here, I was always going to Narcotics Anonymous. I went to meetings, created a home group, went to meetings all over. Didn't have a car. Every Saturday, I walked and hit about 5 meetings. I had a route and walked and had a meeting and hit meetings. Then when I get here, because there's a guy in the program that told me, and I just go to him and I whine into him and like, oh my God, this, that, and the other, oh, you're all right, man. All you need is your own place, man. And then he'd turn his back on me and shit. Just because he see me at a meeting, but even though you see a person at a meeting and they're struggling, the struggle we go through is real no matter what it is. The struggle is real. The emotional struggles, the spiritual struggle, the financial struggle, even the sexual struggles. I don't want to go to sugarcoat this stuff. Let me stop, try not to cuss. Just the stuff that we go through in here. Because when I come up in here, and for me, when I got here into Portland, I was so focused. I was focused. I was so focused. I was so damn focused. Man, I would go to meetings. No matter what they were doing, I would still get up and pray every morning and say, it's not even her, it's me. It's not her, because it's her place. It's her place. It's me. So how do I respond? I would pray. Just pray. Not just to get out of the situation, but how to respond in a no positive way without snapping, going to jail, or, because out of that fear part. Then I got a piece of a car, got a job, got a piece of a car. But I was still going to meetings, still going to the gym, and then I was still doing all the things they say for us to do. Because when I got here, I was on step 10. I did 10 and 11 in Seattle. I caught the bus to Seattle to see my sponsor to do 10 and 11. On 12, I gave it to him in San Diego when he took me to a convention down there. Finished up 12 down there. So the point I'm getting to is that even though I got here, once I got to Portland, I didn't put all my laurels and all my eggs on somebody else. It was always on Narcotics Anonymous first. Narcotics Anonymous first. So because when I say how my life has taken off since I've been here, I mean, man, all the accolades that I've accomplished, I've accomplished a lot. I came with nothing. But I know I did come with something. I came with a bag of books of Narcotics Anonymous. That's what I came with. When I say it saved my life, saved my spirit, even when I got here. So now, even when I got here, I started a couple meetings. See, my sponsor tells me, let me talk about what you've done up in there. It's all, and you ain't bragging. He said, you're not bragging. Just tell them what you've done. Since I've been here, I started 3 meetings and kept one going. They're all book study meetings. One was called Recovering the Spirit. Recovering the Spirit was a men's meeting we did every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Damn, 10 minutes already. Woo, Lord. I'm just warming up. But anyway, so we did a study meeting called Recovering the Spirit, a men's meeting at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Then did another one. Someone asked me to help them do a meeting on Mondays called Miracle Men, the Men's Miracles on Mondays. Then me and my sponsor and my guy brother I work with, we do a online meeting, guiding principles out of the traditions, off the traditions. This is about our 3rd or 4th round, something like that, on the traditions. And so then the Recovering the Spirit meeting didn't do well. The Men's Miracles meeting didn't do well. So now what we did with that meeting is made it a book study meeting. Now mind you, all the meetings I'm talking about that I help with through my God and other members of Narcotics Anonymous has been book study meetings. Because I'm into the literature. Because you go into an open meeting, you're liable to hear anything. You can hear about Jesus, Jehovah, Muhammad. You hear about a whole bunch of stuff. You hear a whole bunch of stuff. But with that literature, I can identify with. Because it's written by addicts for addicts. Because, for me, I had that The Journey Continues book. I had that book for like 6-7 months. I wouldn't even open that book. I just bought it. You know why I bought it? You know why I didn't open it up? I didn't open that book up till I finished all 12 steps. You know why? Because it said, the journey continues. See, the journey continues after I did the first 12 steps. So now the journey continues. So what I've learned in the first 12 steps, now once I read that, the journey continues. Now I can try to identify with that. I'm just saying for me, because my first sponsor got me into that, to identify what words mean. Because I wasn't a very bright kid growing up. I was into portables, you know what I'm saying? I had special reading classes I had to take because I couldn't comprehend. So when I got into Narcotics Anonymous, I didn't read no other books but NA books or the step I was on. But my life has changed a whole lot. And part of my success is outward. I can say, what I'm finna say is a lot of outward stuff. You know what I'm saying? I lived in tents before I got here. Now I'm a homeowner. I'm buying a home. I didn't have a car when I got here. Now I got a couple cars, paid for. I got things that I never thought I would have. I'm taking trips. I'm doing things I never thought I could do. I never dreamed of. I was able to do the things that I'm doing. Me and my first cousin, he used to get on me so much. He used to make me so mad. Now he even makes me madder because now he wants to tell me how good I'm doing. Just like I told him, I said, man, the difference between me and you had to struggle. I had it easy. You know what I'm saying? I had it real easy. I had an easy life. I had it so easy I couldn't even figure it out on my own. I had it so damn easy. I was enabled. And then I tell him, I said, man, I was enabled through this process before I got to recovery. Because what I know about recovery today, recovery is discovery of thyself. And to thyself be true. To thyself be true. Not go around and say, oh, I did this and that, and try to make it like I was all that out there. I was a bum out there. And at the beginning of the process in here, I was a bum in here. I was a bum in here. Scared to ask anybody for anything because I didn't have a dollar or nothing. I have nothing but Narcotics Anonymous. I go to the men's meeting in Seattle. Man, them guys would drive up in Jaguar, Mercedes Benzes, and Lexus, brand new Cadillacs. And here I come with my backpack. I come with my backpack with my NA literature. So powerful as a mother. Powerful because I got some knowledge. I'm gaining knowledge of self. It's not the outside things that's fulfilling me. It's not the outside things that's fulfilling me. It's an internal thing. Like I say, I bought a house. I did all I did them things. But it was a process I had to go through to get there. It's a process. Emotional process, financial process, a spiritual process. Sacrifice. I had to sacrifice. Sacrifice. I had a football coach told me that's the hardest thing to do. When you think about, when I thought about it, I said, that is hard. To sacrifice something for the greater need? Because we're dope fiends. I'm a dope fiend. I'm an addict. I want to feel good. Anything that makes me feel good, I want it. I want it. I want it. So now I had to learn. I had to relearn some things. I grew up in Narcotics Anonymous. I grew up. In my 50s, I grew up. I did a lot in my 50s in Narcotics Anonymous. And sometimes, when I talk to my cousin, then I think about only if I grew up. I never grew up. I didn't grow up till my great aunt died because she enabled me. I didn't have to do nothing. If I needed something, I just called, and she'd get it for me. I could sit up there and say that. And the whole part about it, I'm running around looking for women that would enable me too. I pride on that. Now, if a woman give me something, I think, well, what do this woman? I don't know. I mean, shit, she up to something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I just got started. But thank you for allowing me to be here. Narcotics Anonymous saved my life, and it can save your life too. Take a swing at. I've been able to take a swing at my dreams. It gave me some faith and confidence in myself and what I could do in this process. It's a process. The struggles we go through in here are real. I can't never tell nobody how to feel, because we're going to feel up in here, because we're feeling things we never felt before. We're going through things we've never gone through before. I can say that for all of us. Stay the path. Trust the process. Because for me, God, for me, has done for me for unseen reasons, done things for me for unseen reasons. The things that are bad that happened to me was for the good. But I just never knew what it was at that moment. Unseen reasons we go through up in here. But that instant gratification kills us every time. Every time. It's killed me. You know, and I'm gonna end with this. You know, I'm a construction worker, and in my construction, we were striking. And as we were striking, we never strike before. So there was a lot of fear there. So what I did, what I was able to do through Narcotics Anonymous, that first tradition about unity, I shared on that. And they looked up at me like, whoa. And all I did was share about the first tradition, about unity. And try to bring us together against the owners to let them know, as long as we stay together, we got this. We got this. And that's the same thing in here. As long as we stay together, we got this. We got this. Because the struggles we go through is real. That's why it's very important to have empathy. Empathy is very important. These spiritual principles that we go through in here are very important for our spirit, for my spirit, because it's changed my spirit in a way that is just so. It just blows me away how I respond to the world and world into life. So thank you, Roger, for allowing to have me here. I was just warming up. But thank you for allowing me to be here, and trust the process. Bottom line, trust the process.
I have asked Cody to come up here and read.